On a nice Sunday morning, I like to take my motorcycle out and ride while everybody is still sleeping. That's exactly what I'm doing here. So I'm leaving the house and drive around Kleve and visit some of the smaller villages and maybe get a coffee somewhere. Riding here in the Rhine Valley, not far from the river, about 2-3 kilometers south of the Rhine. And the area is very flat and lots of agriculture, mainly cows, cattle, milk cows, and corn. Corn in Germany is not usually eaten by humans, but by animals. So. Here I'm getting into a small village called Wissel, which has a very nice swimming lake. And other than that, there is not much going on in Wissel. As you can see here, it's very quiet on a Sunday morning. Here I'm entering the little town of Grieth, and I let the camera roll through the whole ride. I'm coming out of the same spot where I went into Grieth, so you can see about the size of the village. Grieth has a population of about 800 and it is directly located on the river Rhine. It is since the 13th century a little harbor and trading town. Also lots of Rhine fishing was done from here. Grieth is protected from the Rhine high waters through a dike. Directly on top of the dike is a very nice fish restaurant overlooking the river, and you can see the vessels going by. In summer you can cross the Rhine, but only pedestrians and bicycles on a little ferry boat. Here I'm riding eastward out of Grieth on the dike. On the right side you see some apple orchards, on the left side is the river. The Rhine is the second longest river in Europe after the Danube, and it's usually very busy with barges traveling pretty much from the North Sea, Amsterdam or Rotterdam, to the inland harbors of Duisburg and the Cologne area. Here I'm crossing the Rhine near Rhein, and the bridges are all very pretty, but they're relatively far apart. So if one bridge is closed, you have to go usually through another bridge, which may be 30-40 kilometers detour. It looks like the fire brigade of a nearby town is driving by, so they probably have a nice Sunday outing. Here I'm driving through the little town of Millingen, and obviously something was going on. There are flags everywhere. Maybe that's where the firemen went on this Sunday morning. Here we're getting into the old town of Kalkar. Kalkar is a very well-preserved old trading town. It was founded in 1240 and became officially a town just 10 years later. Interesting is also that in the neighborhood of Kalkar, the Romans settled. Here we get to the medieval market square with cobblestones and very nice old houses. The Nikolai Church that you see in the background is from 1450. Straight ahead is the old city hall that's also medieval from the 15th century. And after a coffee break, I'm on my way home.